Carl, you give us a time when you're ready, right?
I'm ready.
Ready? Okay, so we're first show.
Okay, here's the story on the first show. First show was Special Forces from Berkeley. And actually, the first show almost didn't happen. 2 weeks before the show, Art had called me up about a flyer. Him seeing a flyer. And in those days, I rented halls on roofs as far as like it being something else other than a punk rock show. So he found out it was a punk rock show. Long story short, he agreed to give me a try. And so we did the show. Halfway through the show, or halfway through actually Special Forces set, his bar manager, Shirley, I think was her name. She walks up to me and says, "Vince, Art wants to talk to you." So at the time I was thinking, oh shit, it's like I already knew the security deposit was going to be blown because the bathroom had been vandalized or whatever. So we come walking in the door. Actually, his office is like right here somewhere. And so I'm shitting bricks. I'm thinking, okay, this is it. That's good thing done. He walks in. I walk in the door. He's like, "Hey Vince, we're here. Come in and sit down." I sit down, and he's like telling me, "Okay, well, of course there's been damage to the bathroom." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I'm going to keep the deposit." And I was like, well, "Okay, well that's a given. Sure." And he says, "Walk it." He says, "Come on in." Shows me a seat. I sit down. Tells me, there's been damage to the bathroom. I was like, yeah, I know. And then he's like, "Okay, so I'm keeping the deposit." And I was like, "Okay, well that's cool." And as I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for the hammer to drop. Like, okay, well, that's it. Get everybody out of here. And the next minute I know, he's opening up his calendar book. He says, "Hey, what days do you want? What other days do you want?" And then from then on, this place was ours. Fresno hardcore, hardcore punks. We all had a home for a number of years.
Perfect. That's the story. That's magical. Even an old person